yeah, it was hard to get in my house only because I live near the beach, Bree. And when I went through my divorce, I wanted to keep my son in his same school. He was only 5. So a lot of the realtors, when I told them my budget, they just shut me down. It was so hard because I had been going through the divorce, going through the adjustments, right? And then this house was it was a journey, but this realtor stuck with me. And it was so amazing, y'all. Hey, Raleigh, look who's here, y'all. Another surprise guest. He probably like, what's going on? Is it Saturday? But you guys, when this one realtor, I explained what was going on. He was such an angel, y'all. He literally took my hand and he's like, we're gonna make it happen. Whenever I would tell other realtors, they were like, yeah, right, good luck with that. They were just shutting me down left and right. Like, you're never gonna find a house near the beach in this area for that much. And I'm like, kept trying, right? So me and this one realtor though, I did say I was gonna tell y'all this later, might as well. Yes, Bree, y'all, this realtor gave me this stack of them and I printed them up and we're gonna go look the next day. We talking about the beach, Raleigh. Look at his Raleigh, everybody's coming here like, it's Saturday, what's going on? Yeah, Latoya, y'all, my son can vouch for me, y'all. We went through all these houses that Saturday and I cried the night before. I was praying and I said, Lord, it just looks like I'm gonna have to get a townhouse, which I didn't want. I wanted my son to have his own backyard. I had specific prayers about the house that I wanted, you know, and I'm like, it was crazy, y'all. So long story short, he sent me this list. We're gonna go the next day, and I literally, y'all, was in tears at the last house. It was a townhouse, and it was perfect. And I remember telling him, like, I think we're just gonna have to, you know, but it wasn't where I wanted it. The list that I had printed, we had sat it down as we're going back downstairs in this townhouse. I kind of just thumbed through them because I grabbed them off the banister thing. Y'all, I thumbed through it. There was one more house left. This house. We hadn't seen it yet. The only reason I knew is because of the name of the street. And I'm like, my neighbor, my co-worker lives in like a neighborhood over from there. You can go check it out if you got time. I had given up by then. But I'm like, okay, get in the car, follow him. As we come into this neighborhood, Taz was worn out by then. He was only 5. No, he was 6. So as we're pulling into the neighborhood, y'all, as I see the house, I see the fence, because he's pulled up in the driveway already. As we're pulling up, I told Taz, I said, baby, that's our house. And Taz popped up out the back seat, he looked out the window, and he's like, really, Mom? And I said, that's our house. And he just was like, for real? I said, yes. So as soon as we pulled up, y'all, the guy was doing the code to open the door to get the key out, and I literally ran up. I said, this is it, Kevin. This is the house. And he was just laughing. He's like, let's get inside first. We come in, and come to find out, y'all, this house had just been in foreclosure. A realtor flipped it and didn't really care. Like, he was just trying to get rid of it. So my realtor knew that and was like, Dana, we need to act now. Yes, Latoya. Yeah, when we put the offer in, that I didn't even look at the whole house or the backyard. I was just like, let's hurry up, put an offer in. And so I saw the backyard. I went through all this, Bree, as we were coming back in from the backyard. Hey, Struther, it's a pop-up live. Bree, as we're coming in the house, y'all, I'm gonna show y'all later. There's a picture on the patio door that says, welcome to our beach home, or our beach house. And he even said, he's like, I can take this down, you know, they can get this. I'm like, no, leave it. Didn't really have that strong love for the beach like I have now, but this does feel like my beach home. I go to the beach several times a week. You know, I always vacation at the beach. I love the beach, it's my peace. But to know that's how that played out, y'all. And when I was married, my ex-husband, bless his heart, he was very, you know, in control of a lot of things. So he picked out our first home. I had a say in it, but really not much. You love the beach too. So even our house and our furniture, I think I may have told y'all, he picked out everything. I would give him my 2 cents, but he would always win. Whatever he liked won. So even the colors that we chose, it wasn't a we. It was like, well, I think we need to do this color. So when I got this house, y'all, I had a paint party. All my friends came by and like, beach lives, yes. And they painted with me. That's why every wall is different. Thank you, Strutter. It's my Easter outfit. I just decided to get on here, y'all. Look at y'all. Y'all gonna make me cry. Apostle, thank you. Thank you, Belisha. You're gonna make me cry because it's a strong testimony, y'all. Like, whew, like, and then for a whole year after my divorce, though, right? I was getting my credit straight. I always talk to people about that. Don't lose sight and lose yourself in these situations and stuff. I was so committed, so loyal. I wasn't thinking about this thing ending. You know, thank you, Belisha. And I wasn't, you know, expecting this outcome. But I've had to fight to even get to this place, y'all. You know, even today, just standing here being able to tell this part of the story, it's like a lot of layers. So that's why when I talk about certain things being like, what's the word? It's all working for our good, right, Bree? God knows better. It's always working for our good, y'all. Those times, I can't even talk. I think it had to be like 7 or 8 realtors. Imagine that realtor number 3. If I said, okay, yeah, they're right. Let me just move to the other side where they push us. Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. Where we're ushered to other parts of the community. You know, nope, it doesn't work. Yes, it will work, right? But God does, right, Bree? Mm-hmm. Aw, thank you, Latoya. Y'all are so sweet. But yeah, man, that was so deep for me, and I kid you not, like being able to pick the colors was so simple and like important to me though. My friends were kind of like, and I'm like, y'all, I want that one green, that's peanut butter, that's blue, that's green, that's whatever color. And it was just freedom, you know? Yes, and it's all working for your good, right? You guys, and that's what I said. That's what led me here today, right? This live is a pop-up. But because when I was meditating this morning, being a little, you know, down about some things that I'm praying about, and it's not happening yet. So almost getting weary, right? Almost feeling like, man, Lord, why you ain't worked out that part yet? Everything else done fell in place. Like, I'm just frustrated about a few things. But that's not for me to, you know, keep your head down, Dana. Living your purpose every day. Exactly, Brie. Every day just showing up. And guess what happens? All these years later, I'm on my patio, chilling, looking at this little picture that says, welcome to our beach house, right? Dana, you did it. Another example of how God shows up, and like Brie said, in his timing.